Peace, it's your brother Abdul, the American refugee, coming back to talk to you a little bit about everything I got going on. These videos gonna be all over the place for real. A lot of random thoughts, very little time before I slide out, and I just want to document my thoughts for real. Some of this stuff might not even get uploaded, but maybe it will. American refugee, what is that all about? In a nutshell, I mean, we know what a refugee is, right? Pretty sure a lot of people confused about what an American is, you know, or what it really means to be an American, who's allowed to be an American, all of this, you know. American is pretty complicated. But in short, man, I don't want to die here, bro. I don't want to die here. And you know, not even being theatrical, I don't want to die like so many people that look like me die here, just in terrible ways, you understand? But I don't even want to grow old here, you know? Nah. I've seen better, I know that there's better, and I want to go get better. So it's just really that simple. This place is hostile. This ain't a good environment for nobody that looks like me. And anybody that thinks that it is, I would think, you know, I would. Hey, I just had to cut all that. You know, never mind about the people that really think that this is home. If it's home for you, cool. This is where you need to be. You need to be right here. You know, and take what comes with that. You know, they told me if I didn't vote, I have a right to say anything. You know, never mind that. You know, all these fake patriots. I put my time in this military. You know, I almost died in this military. You know, I went through a lot in this military. So even though, you know, I don't fit their description of a patriot, I've done more for this country than a lot of people that talk crazy. So, you know, it's pretty wild. You know, what me voting got to do with me speaking on the situation? I don't know. But if you're here and you're willing, you don't even want different, I mean, hey, you got to take what come with it. You got to take what come with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't willingly want to die here. I want something better for myself. I want something better for my children, my children's children, you understand? My family and friends, you know. Now granted, you know, we're talking about a closed-minded group of folks in general, but you know, there's a few that see the writing on the wall, you know. I don't like to get too spiritual on people, but you know, if you read in any of the holy books, whether you know you're talking about Noah, right? You talk about Moses, Jesus, Muhammad. All of these people left. You know, yeah, they tried to make change where they could, but once you understand what it is, the only answer is to leave. Like you can't change this place. This place is, you know, for lack of a better word, you know, Sodom and Gomorrah, right? This place is Babylon, right? This place is terrible. You know, America do a lot to a lot of people, and you know, I don't want to be a part of that no more. You know, I remember being conflicted in the military. They told me a bunch of craziness, and you know, they sent me over there to fight their war and be a part of their situation, and they sent me a few times. But being there, it got real crazy for me because I'm meeting the people, and it won't matching up. So what I'm hearing and what I'm experiencing is two different things. So it got crazier because I'm watching CNN, like we had like a satellite thing, and the CNN folks was talking about, oh, you know, the body count was, I don't know, 13. You know, we only lost 13 troops or something crazy like that. But at the time, I was working at a port, the airport. So they got the little refrigerator truck that drive around and they bring the dead bodies. We put them on a plane, we send them out of there. That was our job. So you're telling me 13, but that ain't what the manifest said. So it was clear to me that America was lying to Americans and the world. So it was like, wow, the trust factor, you know, it was already degraded at that point, but it was just clear at that point. I felt real conflicted about even being in, more so. Yo, my military story is crazy. So, you know, I'll share that later. But bottom line, man, it's a wild place. And I don't think it's good for nobody. I think our society on the whole is broken. Being on the bottom of that society, I think is worse for people that look like us. And you know, one of my friends, Tony, he always we had these conversations, and he'd be like, "Yo, so why are you complaining? You're doing good." And it's like, but that ain't the point. You know what I mean? That ain't the point. That'll never be the point. A few people aren't the rule. You get what I'm saying? We're just the exception. So until all of us feel pretty comfortable, at least, I understand it's always gonna be levels to anything, but yo, we under pressure out here. And they don't know the difference between me, Michael Jordan, or Barack Obama. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we look identical to them, and we represent the same thing to them, you know? And who is them, right? Them. We're talking about racists. That's what we're talking about. Racists, whether they're policemen, doctors, lawyers, military members, family members. It's wild, bro. Like, racism is crazy. And black people can be racist against black people, believe it or not. It's wild out here. And, you know, because the programming, it's impacted everybody. You can't help but be racist if you're in America. I mean, across the board, everybody got to feel some kind of way about everybody because this place is built terribly, and this is just what it is. This place then committed a lot of crimes against a lot of people, and I actually fear for, you know, a reckoning of some sort. I don't know how or when, but you know, come on, bro. Every great civilization has failed, and you know, from things I've noticed, I can't pretend that we're not deserving of something, right? This is joint crazy, man. The Asians, you know, they got a good look right now. Few Asians got hurt during the pandemic, and they got laws passed. This is dope. This is great. I don't want to see no Asians hurt, but I don't understand how we still forgetting that the browner man ain't got no bills passed yet. Why the browner man can still be victimized and murdered and things like that. It's just wild, man. And I ain't got no voting. I ain't got no marching. It ain't in me. I'm good. I would rather go where I'm wanted and build there. That's what I would rather do. You know, I done scraped up a couple of bucks. I done, you know, got myself in a cool position that I can go over there and try my hand at a better life, man. And I know this is a ramble, but it's just a little more insight as to why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's pretty spontaneous. It's been planned forever. I've been wanting to leave forever, but I'm not retarded, so I had to do things in order to make sure that I could do it good, you know. Although I want everybody to, you know, exodus. Don't quit your job. Don't just up and leave. This is foolish, you know. We're not people of foolishness, you know. That's not what we do. Everything needs to be planned out, thought out, and you know, you need to have a thorough plan. But an exit plan should be on a lot of people's mind. You know, the year of the return, I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, but when a lot of our people went back to Ghana, I feel like the biggest disservice was they didn't promote it for real. I feel like every celebrity should have hired their own camera crew and everybody documented it. And we had a crazy documentary. I'm talking about multiple documentaries from all of them. They should have been showing their perspectives. Because one thing about us Americans, especially people that look like me, you know, we worship celebrity excessively. So all it would have took was a few celebrities to make it cool to want to go here, there, or anywhere. I'm not telling you got to go back to Africa. You don't want to go to Africa? Cool. But why you want to be somewhere where they don't like you? I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that at all. It's a whole lot of places that we can go that it ain't gonna be this hostile, you know. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna talk in circles all night about the same thing. So I'm gonna just go ahead and shut it up there and open myself up to whatever kind of questions, concerns, or I ain't got no rap for you complaints, so ain't no need to complain. But anybody that's feeling like I'm feeling, you know, please stay in touch. Stay in touch. It ain't that many of us, you know. It ain't that many of us. A lot of people are very content being here. As Harriet Tubman. It's always been that way. It's always gonna be that way. The masses are always gonna do what the masses do. But every once in a while, it's a few that's gonna break away and make some change. And if I don't make no change for nobody but me and mine, then hey, that's good enough for me, you know? Hopefully I can be an inspiration to others, like a lot of people before me. You know, I've been watching YouTube for a minute. I've been watching people in Colombia, Africa, Mexico, all over the place. People just getting up out of here. And I appreciate what everybody has done. And I'm just gonna try to do my part, you know, try to show a few people that's willing to listen and willing to watch and learn just what life is elsewhere. They say, oh, what if you get killed? What if you get, I could get killed here, you know? I could get killed here. Nobody was concerned about me getting killed in the war, you know? So why are you concerned now about me going to live my life? Knock it off, bro. Let's just support this brother on his journey because he doing it, you hear me? He doing it.